Good Sunday evening, everyone. I'm Zach Nugent. As Madison police continue their internal investigation into the officer who shot and killed Tony Robinson, we're learning more tonight about what it can be like for an officer to return to the job after taking a life. NBC 15's Christy Diamond brings us the story of one former officer and the challenges he continues to face after fatally shooting someone more than a decade ago.
Wayne Strong spent 24 years on the Madison police force. Now, he recognizes every officer and every situation is different, but he says no matter the circumstances, an officer-involved shooting is something that officer lives with for the rest of his or her life.
The main thing I remember is him walking across the parking lot of the gas station and then turning and firing at an officer.
What happened next on that July 2003 morning?
It was seconds.
Would follow Wayne Strong for the rest of his life.
Once he turned and shot at Phil, then that's when we began to shoot at him.
A decision made without hesitation.
Once someone's shot at you or another officer or another civilian, then your years of training on the range, that all just kicks in, and it's pretty much second nature at that point.
The incident was deemed suicide by cop, and all 4 officers involved were cleared of any wrongdoing. But Strong says it didn't make what happened any easier to grasp.
It was horrible. I mean, it was absolutely horrible. I just remember feeling that it was a terrible tragedy that we had to take a life.
For Officer Matt Kenny, who shot and killed Tony Robinson in March, Strong says the circumstances are even more complex.
Matt's case is tremendously different in that, given everything that has happened in this country recently with officer-involved shooting, particularly officer-involved shooting of unarmed black men, that's what makes it more challenging.
Strong says counseling and support from his church, family, and coworkers helped him return to the job after the shooting. But even after retiring, he says that July morning still follows him today.
We don't become cops to shoot people. Contrary to what some people might think, that's not the case at all. Our job really is to help folks, and that's what we try to do. But the unfortunate reality of the job is that there are times when you may have to take a life or your life may be taken. And that's a risk you take when you put that badge and gun on it.
As for Officer Matt Kenny, though he was not charged by the Dane County District Attorney, his return to the force is dependent now on Madison Police Department's internal investigation. Chief Mike Koval said last week that investigation could take a couple weeks and will determine whether Kenny violated any department policies or procedures.